I'm Sara Cioccarelli from the University of Milan, and I will talk about fine-scale foraging habitat selection of the northern population of lesser kestrel. This population is settled in the Plain at the northern edge of its western European range. This population inhabits the most intensively cultivated area, where the majority of crop is represented by alfalfa and winter cereal. There are no natural grassland and fallow fields in this area, typical of the ideal breeding area of lesser kestrel. In this anthropic context of intensive agriculture, we investigated the foraging habitat selection at a very fine scale. We studied with two complementary methodologies, the observation of foraging individual and the GPS telemetry. The observation of foraging individuals was performed by following an individual hunting. When it dived into the crop, the information of vegetation height, vegetation structure, and crop type were taken. Vegetation structure had three categories: vegetated fields, harvested fields, and plowed fields. Crop type represented the crop seeded, like alfalfa, maize, and so on. After that, the same information were taken for a random location at 500 meters away in the direction of a random angle. In this way, foraging location is paired with its random location. GPS telemetry methodology consists in mapping a 3-kilometer buffer surrounding the colony where individuals were equipped with a GPS. Every crop in this buffer was fine-mapped, and information of crop type and vegetation structure were taken. The crop mapping was carried out 3 times during the breeding season to investigate the finest change occurring. Our results from observation of foraging individuals show that vegetation height represents the main driver of foraging. When it's low, the probability of occurrence of a foraging attempt increases. Also, vegetation structure influences the probability of foraging. In harvested fields, the probability of foraging is higher. And as concerns the vegetated category, the crop type preferred for foraging are alfalfa and non-irrigous crop. Results obtained from GPS telemetry show that habitat selection changes during the breeding season. When vegetation is low, especially harvested fields are favorite foraging crop. There are also differences between colonies, which can be caused by the different landscape that surround the colony. In conclusion, vegetation height and structure strongly influences foraging selection, especially in low height and harvested fields. The probability of foraging attempt increase. And as concerns the crop type, alfalfa crops are often chosen as a foraging site. Eventually, results obtained from the observation of foraging individual and telemetry data have qualitatively comparable findings. Thank you for your attention.